All right, today we're jumping into something that is, let's be honest, at the heart of the modern job hunt: how to absolutely master your introduction in a remote interview. We're talking about those first 60 seconds that can make or break everything, and we are going to break down the exact blueprint to nail it.
Ah, you know it, that classic question. The one that starts pretty much every interview and ties just about everyone's stomach into knots. We've all been there, right? But what if I told you that in this new world of remote work, the rules for answering that question have totally, completely changed?
Because honestly, it's true. On a video call, tell me about yourself is no longer just a simple little icebreaker, it is a full-on, high-stakes performance. Your lighting, your background, that camera angle, and your story, it all comes together in one single, powerful first impression. It's showtime.
So, to win, first we've got to understand the new arena we're playing in. This isn't just about putting an interview on a screen. It's a huge shift in how we have to communicate our own value.
And this slide just lays it all out perfectly. Think about it. In person, you rely on your presence, a firm handshake, the room is just a room. But virtually, your tech, your background, your lighting, that stuff is the message. Your first impression isn't just about you as a person anymore. It's technical and it's visual before you even say a single word.
And this quote just nails the whole idea. The second that little green light on your camera goes live, you are being evaluated. A clean setup, clear audio, a professional look, all of it signals that you're not just ready for this interview, you're ready for how a modern, remote company actually works.
Okay, so knowing the stakes are high is one thing, but building a pitch that actually lands, well, that takes a blueprint. And it all starts with having a super solid framework for telling your story.
So I want you to think of your pitch in these 4 simple parts. You start with a warm introduction, then a quick explanation of who you are and what you do. Next, and this is the most critical part, you hit them with your unique value proposition, your UVP. This is where you show them what makes you different. And then you wrap it up with a clear call to action that opens up the conversation. Simple, clean, and so powerful.
But here's the trap. Here's where almost everyone goes wrong. They just start listing things off their resume. It's this big information dump that's just impossible for anyone to remember. So the key is this: don't just list your facts. Weave those 4 parts together. You have to tell a story. And here's the secret sauce to making it memorable. Frame your pitch like a hero's journey. Seriously, you're the hero. The challenges you faced, that's what establishes your credibility. Your unique skills, that's your superpower. And your goal for this interview? Well, that's your call to adventure. This structure turns a boring list of facts into a journey that feels authentic and actually sticks in their mind. Now, a great story structure is fantastic, but it's totally useless if it's generic. To make a real impact, you have to customize that narrative for the specific role, the specific company, and where you are in your career. This is where the real magic happens. And this is where it gets really personal. This slide is so helpful because it shows you exactly what to focus on. Are you a recent grad? Your story is all about potential and what you've proven in your projects and internships. Experienced pro? It's all about impact. Lead with those numbers, those quantifiable achievements. And if you're a career changer, your story is about connecting the dots, showing off those transferable skills and the passion that's driving you. So how do you know what to highlight? It's simple. Your research is your superpower. You've got to dig into the company's mission, their values, that job description, and then you align your personal story with what they need. That's how you go from being just another good candidate to being the only candidate. Okay, so your story is crafted, it's tailored, it's powerful. Now, how do you deliver it? Welcome to the virtual stage, because mastering your on-screen presence is every bit as critical as the words you're saying. This is absolutely crucial. Looking directly into that little camera lens, it isn't just some tech tip. It actually triggers a real psychological connection. It builds trust. It makes the interviewer feel like you're talking right to them. So don't look at their picture on the screen, look at the camera. It is a non-negotiable. And you have to think about what your body is saying too. Leaning in just a little bit shows you're engaged. Keeping your gestures small and in the frame, that avoids any distraction. And even just a simple smile or a nod while they're talking, it conveys warmth, it shows you're listening. These little tweaks make a huge difference. Okay, time for a little lightning round on tech. Let's do this quick. Because your setup is not an afterthought. It is a direct reflection of your professionalism. So here's your checklist. Visuals. Make sure the light is on your face, have a clean background, and get that camera up at eye level. Audio. A decent mic in a quiet room is a must. Environment.
no interruptions, close all those other apps, and always have a backup plan just in case.
Look, the bottom line is this. A flawless setup sends one clear message. It says, I'm prepared, I am professional, and I'm ready for a modern role. You're taking the tech worries off the table so they can focus on the one thing that matters, you.
So we've covered the stage, we've covered the story, and the performance. We've broken down this whole virtual pitch thing from the ground up. So after all this, what's the one big idea you should really walk away with?
It's this. Getting this right isn't just about landing your next job. It is about building your personal brand. It's about networking effectively. It's about commanding respect in any digital space you enter. This is a foundational skill for your entire professional life, period.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You have the blueprint now, you get the strategy, you forged your hero's story, and you know exactly how to master that virtual stage. So the only real question left is, are you ready to perform?